Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hey, hello, hello, hello. Thanks for pulling up. GV10, I know, right? We're going to do a live unboxing right now. And so I appreciate y'all showing up. I'll just wait for some folks to, to just kind of populate the chat, and then we can get on with the show. Hi, everyone. Hi. Good to see you all. So I'm going to start with this one. Let's open one up, right? What are the figures in the set? Great question. So we have Rodimus, we have a hidden style, and then the standard one. There's Warpath, and then we have Galvatron. And then we have Scorponok over here. It's kind of blurry. And then we have Trailbreaker, Wreck-Gar, Sixshot, Brawn of all people, kind of blurry, I know. And then we have Cyclonus, magnificent. And so why don't we take a gander at this, and then we'll pop this open, huh? So let's start with this one. I'll open it up from the bottom to try to keep the box nice. Whoops. So much about keeping the box nice. Let's see what this is. Candy. Oh, no, don't eat this. Oh. I guess this kind of gave it away, but it appears to be Wreck-Gar. Let's kind of see what he looks like. There's kind of like this flat piece in here. And so I want to see what this is. I see. So you get a little card. That looks cool. Nice and metallic-y looking. With a little QR code. Delicious candy, forbidden candy. And then we have his hand over here. I really like this color. This kind of like caramel color. That's really cool. Kind of put that aside. And should have brought a trash can, but oh well. And I'll set that over here too. Let's see what he looks like. I don't know if I'm going to build any of them, but we can at least do the unboxing. Whoa. Whoa, far out, dude. He looks very autumny, right? I love the orange on him, by the way. You just kind of set him down here. Oh, no. The face looks interesting. You can see the stash. He looks like them old-timey boxers, like, put up your dukes, put up your dukes. That's cool. It says, question, do you keep the packaging? Nah, I throw it all the way. I throw it all the way. This looks really nice, man. I like this. Very, very clean. Look at that. Look at the deco on this stuff. I was just watching a video of Meng Motion. Hey, they got his pointy stuff. They got Wreck-Gar's pointies. I was watching a video by Meng Motion, and they were showing some like fan mode, alt modes and stuff like that, and so I can't wait to try that out. You need a cowboy hat, right? Homie super duper needs it. The little motorcycle gas tank, that looks good. All of this looks good, dude. I really, really like this vibrant, rich orange, you know? That's cool. That's super cool. Yeah, it's supposed to be Weird Al, right? Alright, hold up. Let me set this aside. Let's kind of open up some other ones. And maybe we'll build one later, but I want to do some more unveiling. Maybe we'll build one later, but for the time being, let's just kind of get these boxes open. And yeah, this is the latest Galaxy line, and so they're all using the new Galaxy V2 mold, which is very, very different from 1 and 1.5. But let's get this open. Whole tub of chocolate custard. How big are they? They're a couple of inches big, but I don't know. I haven't really done the measurements. Who do you think this is? Is it Galvatron or is it going to be Cyclonus? Let's see. Oh, it's Galvatron. Lord, Galvatron. He looks great. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That looks good. Let's see what he kind of looks like. I should have brought a bowl. That would have been super handy, rather than just let all these parts fly everywhere. I gotta make sure that I'm not like losing bits in here, because I've done that before in the past, where I've just thrown stuff away, so I've got to make sure not to do that. Wow, look at that. The leg design is super cool, man. Love this glossy paint or whatever they use on their kit. That's really, really great. Do my Megatron Beast Wars voice? Yes, yes. So we are building Blokees model kits. I don't know, man. Sorry. Well, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. I think I need to be in my little recording studio, which is my car. And that's cool, dude. Look at that. Look at the back. Dude, I so want to try to fan mode this thing to see if I can build his cannon mode. Where's his face? That's his face right there. Nice. Nice. Cool sculpts, man. Really, really dig that. My entire collection of toys, maybe one of these days, but I'm trying to sell off my Transformers collection, so we'll see. And you can see this is the back part of the cannon. Look how much detail there is in this thing. That's the crazy thing about these kits, man. Seriously, like, they just put so much love into this. Wow. Well, let's assemble this later. Let me kind of put this dude away. If you build one, yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely build one. Let's see what's all inside first, and we'll figure it out. I am excited for the Scorponok, though. There's a Blokees app where you can scan the QR code? What? What? I didn't know that. Dude, I've been throwing away all those cards, dude. I'm gonna try that. I didn't know that. Wow, that's good to know. Yeah, I appreciate the insight. Oops. See, almost lost all these, like, clear ball joints over here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Let's see what you got. Oh, app is only in Asia? Oh, that's too bad. Well, you know what? They've really been kind of beefing up their US team. They've been staffing up. They've been, like, hiring, actually. So maybe we'll get some movement on that in the US at a certain point. Metroplex and Trypticon, yeah, those were really, really great. I mean, Metroplex did have these kind of like tiny dinosaur arms. Well, not tiny dinosaur arms, but I just thought they would have been a little bit longer. But nonetheless, what do we got here? Warpath, nice, nice. This is a nice, cool red. It seems different than some of the other reds. It's like a tad darker. Like there's a little bit more black in like the dye or something, but that looks nice. That looks nice. Let's take a look. Got a Megatronus Prime. I have the larger scale one, the Classics class. Ooh. Look at that. That looks really nice. Whoa, he comes with blast effects. Kablooey. Nice, nice. Yeah, it is kind of like a candy, like a dark cherry red almost, but it's really rich. It's very, very deep. I like that. I like that. And then you can see the treads over here. That's cool, man. I dig that. Wow. Because usually the feet don't look like this. They look like their traditional Blokees feet, you know, but then you can't have that for Warpath. And then you can see the turret over here. That's dope. That's dope. You got the secret shockwave? Oh, nice, dude. Lucky you. Lucky you. Yeah, I've been pretty unsuccessful in getting some of the secret ones. And some of the ones where I didn't want them to be secret ones, I ended up getting secrets. So I guess that's part of life. But, forbidden candy. Don't eat that. Let me move this to the side. Yeah, I'm very, very curious to see if we can manage some type of fan mode or something. Blokees or YOLO Park? I'm a big blockhead. I mean, both of those companies support me. Like, I have some type of partnership with them. But if I'm just being super duper down the middle, even Steven, Igual Pascual, calling it as it is, it's Blokees. And like, I mean, there's certain stuff that I like from them. And like, same thing for like, there's those other guys, Aldly Alpha or Oddly, I don't know, you know, and I'm talking about. But yeah, like I like Blokees. I really, really do. And they're just so much fun. They're just so much fun. And of all the toys that I have, they're the ones that I mess with like most frequently. And I think that kind of like says something, you know. My mom accidentally got me the rare GV08 Optimus. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. When will DB07 drop? I mean, that was some time ago. Yeah. You're super glad you came across the channel last year. Oh, right on, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks. What do we got here? More forbidden candy. Ew. All this weird stuff came out. It's probably just a paper. I'm gonna look to see who it is. Oh, this one has no hands in here. It's just a card. Whoa. It's like... There's a lot in here, though. Oh, nice. Bruh, look. It's Scorponok. Holy smokes, folks. Whoa. First time being on a Blokees live stream. Well, welcome, welcome. Yo, you got Zarek, Lord Zarek over here. Sick. That's great. Wow. Look at the detail on this stuff, man. This is like his tailpiece, right? That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Dude, this is compelling me. It's like, do a fan mode. So we shall see. Wow. Look at that rich, rich detail and sculpt. That's super, super neat. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that heaps. The claws look great too. That's cool. And this is like a really unique color. It's purple-ish, but like gray kind of. And that kind of reminds me of Rodimus's legs, like this part over here. It's kind of like that color. That's a very, very unique shade of purple, and you can see the soul block over here. That's cool. My mom's trying to get me Defender Soundwave or Grimlock, and I've been the one getting them because she hasn't got them yet. Right on, right on. And, you know, they're not too expensive to pick up, and so I think that's one of the things with regard to barrier to entry. Blokees prices their products at a pretty low price point that it's appealing and attractive to folks of all different ages, and you can see his little horns over here. You got an error on DB04 because you got two special Galaxy. Whoa, that's nuts. I've never seen that. Good on you. I'm trying to find his face right now because I want to see what his noggin looks like. Okay, here it goes. That's cool. That's cool. I love the way the faces look. And yeah, it's gonna sit inside this little shield thing, or the helmet rather. We'll get that seated later on. I hope I'm not doing it wrong. But cool. Cool tools. So alright. I'm eyeballing Scorponok right now. Looks great. And finally we get another so did they tease? I mean, because if we're getting Scorponok, we're obviously getting Fort Max, right? But I don't know if they've teased a Fort Max or anything like that. Cool. I'll set him off to the side over there. No wonder he didn't have any hands. Now that all makes sense now. What else do we got here? Your Scourge broke? Oh, sorry. You're from Asia. What's up? Also, Blokees Devi in Scrapper in combined mode. Devi has a face on his knee. Good luck unseeing that, lol. What do we got here? This one also. He does have hands. Who do you think this is? I think I know who this is, but I want to see if you guys guess the same one. The Sixshot from the set, yeah, seriously, super duper lush, right? It looks mad sick. Brawn, interesting. I thought it was going to be Cyclonus, but it could be Brawn. Let's check it out. Oh, I got it right. It's Cyclonus. Bicicleta. Cyclonus. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very cool, rich detail. I'm digging that. That looks clean. That looks clean. Where's his face? Oh, and you can see his little arm, like his forearm. And I love, love, love that they didn't give him a generic piece, and it's like molded like a Cyclonus's fin arm. We can see the face here. Nice, 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 nice. And he has his little blaster. Kind of reminds me of another blaster that I've seen, but I can't. Almost like a small version of Rodimus's. Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know, because I don't know. What else? What else? What else? Oh, and you can see the cockpit for the spaceship mode. That's cool. That's cool. Nice, nice. Sixshot and Trailbreaker are the best ones. Yeah, they definitely look super nice. No, they look great. I mean, all these cats look great. Cyclonus. Do I want to build Cyclonus? Maybe. Maybe. I'll set him off to the side. Just got to make sure I'm not losing any of these parts. You know, I was going to say, well, I do love the new V2.0 model of the Galaxy versions. They're not as easy to customize as the original Galaxy versions. The original ones, they had a bit more mixing and matching. Granted, they don't look as good as 2.0, and I'm happy with the way the new 2.0 stuff looks, but yeah, V1.0 is way more like modifiable. Not modifiable, but they're more Lego-like, so to speak, in the way they fit. You know, the interesting thing about Blokees is their background. The reason why they're called Blokees is they used to make these, they didn't look like Lego, but they're kind of like these building brick stuff. And when I got to visit their headquarters, they actually had the original type of toy things that Blokees used to sell, and it's completely different than what this is. But that's where they get the name, you know, Blokees, and so I thought that was really, really interesting. Let's take a guess over here, too. I won't pull out the card, but I will take out the hand. Gray hand. Who do you think this could be? Who the gun you're thinking of? Mirage is. It might be Mirage. You're right. I was kind of thinking of Mirage, and actually, you know what? You're right. Now that I'm looking at Mirage, that's very, very similar. Good call on that one. Very good call. Who do you think this is? Brawn? Brawn Trailbreaker? Sixshot? Let's see. Let's see. No, it's Rodimus. It's like the Pokemon reveals. It's Rodimus. Ba-ba-bum. Whoa. He has that same vibrant orange that that Wreck-Gar does. And I think this is misplaced from one of the other kits, but I'll have to figure that out. Wow. Yeah, look at that. He got the Matrix embedded in his chest. That's dope. That's great. Super cool. Super duper neat. Whoa. The wings are super pronounced. I love the engraving and details on them. That's great. It's this rich, rich, rich mustard yellow. Nice. Nice. They feel great too. They feel great too. But I really like this color of orange. And then here we have that same, I think it's the same color as the Scorponok, that interesting gray piece we were talking about, the gray purplish piece. Where's Roddy's face? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Whoa, he got mad forehead. But he looks good. He looks good. Yo, I can detect that I have a burp coming, and so I apologize, but I may have to burp on camera. It may happen. It may happen, friends. But, oh, he has nice. He has a nice looking blaster. That's cool. I haven't seen anything like this in the Galaxy line. Whoa. Whoa. Neato completo. Sick. I like this a lot. Yeah. considering doing Rodimus. We'll do a vote at the end and see what that's about. I don't usually get a full case of the Gallic versions because I might mix up some of their hands. Yeah, seriously. I just have them in a bucket right now, and whatever. I just try to use the same color ones. Make a Gilthor? Seriously, right? You know what? When I was at Toy Fair, I showed them my fake prototype of Gilthor, my Defender Gilthor, and they thought it was kind of cool, and they're like, yo, take some pictures. And so some of their staff took pictures of it, and I don't know if they're going to do something, but still, that'd be pretty sick. What version of Galaxy do you think is the best? I mean, this one's pretty good. 09 was really nice because I'm a huge Megatron fan and getting to see Megatron in V2.0, but this one, I mean, look at this cast over here, right? Wreck-Gar, Sixshot. This is a pretty nice squad. 10 might be the best one in my opinion. But then again, that just could be recency bias speaking. You know, by the way, what's the special Rodimus? Is it like gold plated or something? Because I think this is just a standard one. I totally forgot. So I guess we didn't get the special one, but whatever. That's fine. What Blokees do I have? I have like all of them. Just because of the partnership. Oh, sorry, you guys hear the honking outside? I'm sorry about that. Okay, another set of gray hands. Is this one going to be Brawn? Do we think that it's Brawn? Yes? Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. Has to be Brawn, right? At this point. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't like Brawn. But as I got older, I developed an appreciation for him. Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't like Brawn. I didn't like Iron Knight either. Something about their personalities just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But later on, I grew to respect them. It is Brawn. Yay. Dude, I watched that video of Mang Motion, and they gave Brawn a frog mode. That's kind of cool, right? You see it, right? It kind of looks like a stubby gator or a frog, and I think that's just really, really smart. And so that's pretty cool. Here we have Brawn's leg, and I think that's meant to be the... Is that meant to be the tire? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, super nice. Super nice. He comes with one of the drill hands. That looks cool. The connector is interesting, because I think most of their hands... Wait, let me try to find his forearm. Yo, where's my man's forearms? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a ball joint, but it's not. It's just a standard post, and yeah, that fits in there fine. Huh. I don't know. I just expected it to be a ball joint. That's a pretty tight fit. Oh, surprising. Whoa. The ball joint, the ball socket is interesting. It's not a perfect ball socket. It almost looks like a shield. Whoa, that's kind of cool, man. Where's homie's face? Yeah, he's all grimacing. He's all angry and stuff. That's cool, dude. Your graduation is on the 24th. Wow. Hey, congrats. You're getting 3, 4, and 5. Right on. Right on. That's cool, man. Congrats. Congrats. Look at that. Beautiful detail. That rich, deep mustard yellow. Beautiful. And just this kind of like rich, vibrant green. They really contrast and work well with one another. I'm trying to see where's his helmet at. Okay, I see his helmet. That's cool, dude. I always contended that Brawn kind of looked like Man-at-Arms, right? From the He-Man series. Yo, I'm stoked about He-Man. I don't know how many of you cats remember He-Man or followed it, but like, I love how like the recent kind of 80s callback cartoon or video game movies are just like really leaning into kind of the cheeseball cheesiness of it. I'm digging that. I can't wait to see Street Fighter. I can't wait to see Mortal Kombat. Can't wait to see what is it, He-Man. I'm really digging it, and I'm hoping that they're good. I really hope that they're good. So we just got a few more to go. So one of those is going to be Sixshot, and one of those is going to be Trailbreaker. So cool. Cool. Which one do you think this is? You think it's Trailbreaker? You think it's, hey, what's up, Rick? I don't know what it is, but something tells me Blokees can make diecast super limited ones for Galaxy. I mean, they definitely use diecast for the Blokees wheels, and so it wouldn't be a stretch. It wouldn't be a stretch to think that they could potentially do that, and I just spat on my camera right now. Gross. But yeah, I just want to say what's up to everyone in here. I know I'm not responding to everyone's chats because, like, you know, it's kind of moving quickly, and I'm kind of half engrossed in this, but there are 50 folks here right now, and I just want to say thanks for all being here. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Wait a minute. Where's... Yo, this one has 3 bags. Should Blokees make He-Man figs? Yo, I'd be all over that. Black hands. Who got the black hands? Who do you think this one is? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, my brother used to be about Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see. Oh, it's Sixshot. Nuts. No wonder he got hella parts. He got hella bags because, yeah, it's Sixshot. Whoa. This one had a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta be careful about these things. I can't be throwing all of these things away until I finish building them. Finish assembling them because, I gotta make sure I don't lose any parts. Wow, yo, he got a lot going on. Holy smokes, folks. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Have I read the Skybound comics? No, I've been meaning to. Everybody tells me those are incredible, but no, I haven't read any of them. One of these days, though. One of these days. Ooh. Yo, the Sixshot blaster is on point. That's nice. That's nice. Is this 5mm? No, I don't think that's 5mm. Hold up. Let's check. Hello, Mirage. Oh yeah, we can check right here. Oh no, it's not. It's too big. Ah, that's too bad. I'm always looking for some type of like interconnectivity, you know? It's only the Action Edition ones that have 5mm uses for their shoulders and stuff. That looks great. Wow. I really like how all the molds are unique because the original Galaxy lines, they just used to recycle all of the molds, you know? That's clean. Super duper clean. This gun has both pegs and pegholes on both sides. Yeah, they are identical. Interesting. One would think that they would be mirrored, right? Versus identical. But, I mean, so be it, whatever. That's fine. But they do connect together. Maybe that's part of one of the modes. Wings are nice. Good detail. And it looks like this hinges on something. Now the challenge here, I mean, I kind of saw Meng Motion do it, but the challenge here is trying to get this guy into all 6 of his modes, right? And I don't think I have a convincing wolf head. I could try to like borrow something from the Dinobots, but I don't think I have anything convincing. Do I have a Ravage? I don't know, man. I'll have to think about that, but cool. You know, I'm not subscribed, but I've been watching you for a bit. What's up? Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, whether you're a subscriber or you just watch regularly, I appreciate it. Of course, I would hope that you would subscribe just because, I don't know, vanity and all that other stuff. But hey, if that's not your thing and you just want to pull up and watch, that's all gravy too. I appreciate it nonetheless. That's cool, man. The soul block over there. And, dude, there's just a lot of stuff going on. Kind of want to build Sixshot too, but it might be too much on camera, and it might be frying my brain. So I'll kind of refrain from doing that right now. But yeah, there's a bunch of kits that I haven't built. I got a bunch of Marvel ones. I got a bunch of Transformer ones, and oh, almost lost the face. And they're just kind of chilling down there. Hold on, maybe I could show you some of them. You see over there on the bottom? Yeah, those are some of the ones that I still have to build. And then there are some of my toys over here. But anyway. And up here, we got the Megatron and Optimus Prime poster. But cool. Let's set this down. And finally, last but not least, we got the Breaker of Trails, right? Breaker of Trails. Favorite Blokees set? Dude, I'm a big fan of the Defender. I love Blokees Defenders. They're so cute and so, like, cool. I really like what they're doing with their line. I love the combiners that we see in the Blokees Defender sets. Hey, hold up for a second. Just give me 1 second. Oh, I can't find it. Never mind. Sorry, I wanted to show you guys the double. I wanted to show you guys the double Devastator, but I don't see it. So whatever. Another time. It wasn't meant to be. Breaker of Trails. Me and my friends love watching your vids and making friends. Hey, right on. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really do. Hollow Knights. I know it's a video game. I never played that though. I think I came to the live stream too late. No, you're gravy. You're gravy. It's all good. We're gonna build one. So no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, we already know that it's Trailbreaker. You have 6 Blokees and they're all Autobots? Nice, nice. Yeah, whether it be Autobot or Decepticon, you know, it's all good, dude. It's all good. As long as you're having fun and you're chilling, you know, that's really the only thing that matters. So that's cool. Sorry you gotta go. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up. You have a good day or evening or wherever you are in space-time. You take care. That's nice. That's nice. And I feel like this is not actually black. It's almost like a dark gray, which I feel is kind of appropriate because I'm looking at Trailbreaker right now over there. And he is more of like a dark gray than he is like a black, because next to him we have Ironhide or DK Guard or whatever the black one is. And so, no, they're spot on. It is kind of like a dark gray. And so I'm glad that they were faithful with that. The legs, man, they've really been doing a number on these legs. That looks just really, really nice. I'm digging that. Where's his chest? Cool. I've always loved that kind of like splash of blue. That's cool. Wait, can I show you one of my combiners really quick? Hold up. That color combination you can see present here as well on that, what is it? What is that called? Grand Scourge with the custom Trailbreakers that I made. Really, really like that combination. Orchard for Life. What's up? 100%. What's up, the turns? Heck yeah. Are Blokees good quality? Yeah, they're super good quality. 100%, dude. They're great investments. Well, I don't know about investments, but they're great purchases. Great value. Great bang for your buck. So that's cool. Unite Warriors Grand Scourge. Yeah. And then I don't know. I'm kind of liquidating my Hasbro collection, but I don't know if I'm going to sell that one. I really like that one, especially because I customized the limbs to get all that great teal in there. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, chat. I'll kind of take a vote. What do you guys want me to build? Which one should we build from the set? We have Brawn, Cyclonus, Scorponok, Trailbreaker, Wreck-Gar, Six Gun, Rodimus, Warpath, Galvatron. What do you guys think? Sixshot. Oh, y'all want me to go in the deep end. Sixshot. Well, we got 2 for Sixshot. Let's hear the rest of the Sixshot. We got 1 Scorponok. Make sure that I'm capturing all these ball joints over here. Scorponok or Sixshot? Okay. 6-7 shot. Hilarious. Trailbreaker. We got 1 Trailbreaker. Well, right now, it looks like all directions are pointing to Sixshot. Is it going to be Sixshot? It says, not Shockwave. You built the Lego Metroplex. How big is it? Oh. All right. I think the chat has spoken. I think we're going to build a Sixshot. Let's get to it. We got 1 Scorp. All right. I think we got enough folks asking for Sixshot, so let's go with Sixshot. Love the colors, man. Love, 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 love. Love the colors. Whoa, they added some little extra bits over here like click. They didn't have that stuff before. And so that's cool. And so we can start with that. We can grab the soul block and we can grab the arm pieces, the shoulder bits, and we can kind of click them in place. Huh. I think they tightened the tolerances on the shoulders. They feel tighter. Huh. And maybe that's what they're implying with the whole click thing. Where's his neck joint? Oh, I see it. So we're going to get the body. And so, there we go. Yeah, and that's one of the things. Before, they used to only have one joint up at the neck or at the base of the skull, but now they have one at the base of the collar and also at the skull, which allows you to kind of give more range of motion. Also, I just got a notification that my phone might... Nobody messing with the click, click, click. Yeah. Whoa, Sixshot mixed with Tarn would go hard? Huh. That's interesting, dude. That's interesting. Got to think about that. Got to think about that. Now let's put the waist together. And there's a very specific, so there's like a little notch over here. And so you'll know when you're doing it right, you know. The Blokees are so like well manufactured and crafted that if something doesn't fit right, then you immediately know that you got the orientation of it like wrong. And so hopefully I don't encounter that. But here's the waist. Let's get that in there. Cool. Everything fit properly. Great detail on there. Look at those clean lines. Nice. That's cool. And that's going to eventually snap in on the soul block right there. And then the arms, we'll do all of the easy bake, easy stuff. And yeah, this is one of the changes to the new Galaxy molds, in that like this is the knee joint, and you can see it's clearly distinguished from the elbow joint. And so that's a pretty big distinction that they made. There's a double knee action going on. What is it? The elbows don't have that, but perhaps in the future we will see it incorporated. And we'll get a nice little fist in there. We'll start putting him together like so. There we go. Skeleton coming together, Heather. Where's the other elbow piece? Then we'll get that. We'll get that. That satisfying snap when it goes in, because there's like a little lip, you know, that kind of locks. There you go. That locks everything in place, and I can dig that. We'll take off another one of the fists. Ooh, that snap. And then we'll get that one in there. The legs. So these always kind of throw me off. You got to make sure you get the orientation right, because there's a larger channel on the back of the knee than there is on the front. And make sure you get that orientation right. Then you pop in the knee. You pop in the calf, and then we got the shin for the win. There we go. That looks nice. Very nice. But yeah, dude, a 6-gun plus Tarn would go hard. That's kind of crazy. Then we get that in there. Then make sure. There we go. That's all the way in. That looks good. I mean, already kind of resembles Tarn to some degree, you know? Cool. Nice. Coming together. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, for sure. If you guys like what you're seeing and you want to help the channel grow, definitely. I always appreciate likes, subs, shares, and all of that. I won't necessarily ask you for them, but hey, it's kind of implied. Those things are always nice. And so if you want to help the channel grow, by all means, do all of those things. And I appreciate y'all. I mean, even just showing up and being here, that's huge and that's meaningful. Like you could be spending this time somewhere else, but the fact that you're here, little old me with all these Blokees and stuff, thank you so very much. There we go. Nice. Cool. So now we have the base block ready to go. You went to Toys R Us and picked up a second DV05. Oh, what happened to that message? With both. Oh man, the chat's going too fast. I can't follow through with it. You know, I always have difficulty putting in the head. Like, I'm just too ham-fisted, and I sometimes have difficulty getting this stuff to seat properly, the eyes to seat properly in the head. Oh, that one. Hey, that one worked out fine. This Centurion Dome helmet thing looks awesome. And I actually got a upgrade kit for my Titan's Return. Oh, yo, that's a good looking sculpt. Dude, super like space ninja vibes, you know? And I hope this closes properly. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, yes, yes. I'll put this on last. We'll do the crowning at the end. So it says we're going to grab the chest. Then we're going to add the wings right there. And that's some beautiful detail. Dude, to get this white to stand out on this dark gray is not easy. And so whatever... I don't know if this is paint or what they call this, but whatever they're doing, it's working. And that's just great. Cool, that's nice. This is really interesting, right? Like, why does he have this piece over here, and why is it shaped particularly like that? Things that make you go, Oh, almost lost that one. Cool. That looks nice. That looks nice. Oh, almost lost this one too. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then from here, I'll get that. I feel like I'm putting on a vest. Like, it's cold outside, Sixshot. Wear something. Oh, that was super satisfying. I can dig that. And then the backpack, it looks like it's oriented like that. And then the wings are going to sit like this. Yeah, for the combiner, or the alt modes that Mang Motion did, they basically used this gray kind of gummy sticky thing, or that's what I was able to see in the video. And I mean, it's not like it's cheating or anything like that. It's just achieving what you need. But I'm hoping that I can do it without any of that type of stuff. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong? Oh, I see. So you have this bit, and then you got to get this to sit in there. And then you have the wheel on the outside. Wow, that's super involved. But I just want to make sure that I have the... Do the treads go in the front? I think they do, right? Help me out. The treads, are they supposed to face forward? I think yes, right? Have I gotten a missing piece? No, I never got a missing piece yet. In fact, you always get... I usually get like extra pieces, like an extra ball joint or something like that. And check the render on the box. Yeah. You know what? You can't actually see it because he's facing forward. But if I look at this, and I see those ridges right there, I do think it is facing forward, so we're just gonna go with that. And if not, it's not the end of the world. We'll reverse it. Nice, man. Yo, he's coming together. Nice. This is the one thing that I never really liked about Sixshot is like, bruh, how's he gonna move his arms with these wing things in his chest? That's the only thing that I thought was kind of weird about Sixshot. And that's cool, man. That's great. It would have been nice if he came with a sword, right? I think that would have been mad sick. But I don't know if the original Sixshot came with swords. I think he just came with blasters, right? Oof, that's nice. Nice. Skits again. Maybe one of these days. I've done a couple with Blokees. Did I get the chase? No, I didn't get the chase. Yeah. Let's try to put him in a cool pose. But see, these things are getting in the way. It's mad annoying. Not bad. Not bad. He does look awesome. He does look awesome. except for the fact that these wings are really annoying me. And so I'll probably have to do something like this if I really wanted to get him into some action poses and stuff. But yeah, the wing thing is a bit annoying, but it is appropriate. It is accurate to the way he looks and stuff. Definitely going to mess around to see if we can create some alt modes with our guy, because he does look good. Is there a clear Sixshot? I don't think so. I think it's just Rodimus and the special Rodimus. So how about Bender? Love your content. By the way, did you buy your pack? No. So this thing, everyone asks about it. I got it on eBay like over 10 years ago. There's versions of it that they sell now, but it's not 100% the same. And dude, it's mad expensive. For I think 1 or 2 slabs, it's like $25. Dude, it's super expensive for what it is. And so yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this thing that I bought is not regularly commercially available anymore. Dude, I want to hang out with y'all and build another thing, but seriously, my phone's about to die right now, and so I wish I had some more juice, because we could probably have this going for another like 15 minutes or so. Should I just keep recording until my phone dies? I don't know. I don't think that's a good look. I should probably go charge my phone. Yeah, get it charging, man. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, anyway, hey, I appreciate everyone showing up for this unboxing and the build session for Sixshot. And I'll do a proper review where we cover everything, do a couple of shorts and stuff like that. And yeah, maybe we'll do some giveaways in the future. TF Safari actually is going to be giving away some of their new age Sixshots. And so we'll definitely do a contest about that and a couple of other things. And so, yeah, until next time, peace out. Thank you all for being here. Sayonara. Gracias. Adios. Hasta luego. And yeah, many thanks to all of you. I'm going to stop the live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you so much for the support. How do I stop this?